Not everybody's getting paid.
Let's get back to the television.
You got two.
You're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
He's
not
a bad
bad
man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
SoundOff is ready. Are you?
Second week of March Madness, and it has been a
It's been
pretty
hot.
wild
Ooh,
ride.
it's
I
been
would
hot.
say good evening, Sound Offers. Welcome to another fine television program.
Yes.
Caesar Sportsbook, Horseshoe, Lake Charles. In store tonight, is the NCAA Cinderella story gone or just kind of taking a break for the year? We'll debate that.
Yes.
Our checklist for McNeese basketball and what Bill Armstrong needs to do, like he needs our
Yes.
help, to run it back again for the NCAA
I
tournament
agree.
next season. LSU quarterback Sam Levitt, very limited in spring football.
Yeah.
Is it a big deal or not? That's on tap
Better
as well.
not be.
And Cowboys forward Jacolb Fredson-Cole in the four chair,
I hope he's
continuing
as
our
good as he
conversation.
was Tuesday.
Oh, I'm sure he will
I'm
be.
looking
I'm
forward
sure
to
he
having
will
him
be.
back.
Tuesday.
Good,
Yes,
good
indeed.
kid.
All right, gentlemen.
Looking
The
forward to having
NCAA
him
tournament.
back.
The only real Cinderella upset happened early. 16 High Point over Wisconsin. I
Yeah.
think it was 14 or 15, whatever High Point was. Number 9 Iowa beating number 1 Florida.
At the buzzer.
Not a big Cinderella. I mean, this is Big Ten versus SEC.
no.
Yeah.
But guys, there's just not a whole lot of Cinderella upsets.
It's just, it's crazy.
It's been fun,
It
wild,
has
but
been.
you
It's
know.
hard to think of Texas as Cinderella,
Yeah,
but they're an 11 seed, still
Yeah.
in it.
you know the story.
What was
they
the
beat
game?
Will Wade in a play-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they come.
Yeah.
You know, they're fighting to get in the tournament.
Yeah.
And then they beat Gonzaga, number 3, and then they beat number 6 BYU.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Texas.
Right.
So they've got a little bit of a story
Who was the
going.
team that was a 16 or 15 seed that almost beat Duke? Was it
Siena.
Siena.
So we've had
Man,
close
that
games.
game right there,
We've
boy,
had a lot
that
of
was
close
a game,
games.
man.
Kansas had to fight off little
That-
Cal Baptist.
Yeah.
But again, those were
You
fun.
went on me.
You know?
And my number 1 seed bit the dust, Florida.
Yeah.
Bit the
Yeah.
dust, man.
Kansas.
At the buzzer. Well,
Kansas
at the buzzer.
The SEC lost 2 teams
They
at
did.
the buzzer.
Yeah.
They did.
But also Georgia got just shellacked.
They got
As
beat
did
down. That's called
Kentucky.
a
As
beat
did
down.
Kentucky. But
That's called
let's
a
go
beat
there
down.
with the
No
SEC.
joy in the bluegrass.
Yeah, all right, so
Yeah.
defending champ Florida out.
Yeah.
Georgia out.
That's crazy, Rick.
Texas
That's
still
crazy.
in. Tennessee, I didn't think Tennessee was this good.
I didn't either.
Tennessee's
No.
making a run. Arkansas with that Acuff player,
Yeah.
who's just spectacular.
They got
is.
Calipari.
He is.
too.
I mean,
man.
just Calipari.
He is.
And
you
I
know that's coaching right there.
got to give some
You know that's
love. I'm giving a
coaching.
lot of love to the Longhorns, but Alabama.
Alabama, yeah.
Nate Oates lost his maybe second best player to alleged drug charges.
Drug charges.
Kicked off
But
campus,
isn't that
kicked off the
Alabama basketball every year? Something like that?
It is. Remember that?
Yeah, that happened before. That's not the first time, Rick. It's happened now.
At least
Give-
there's only one player.
Give Oates some credit. I mean,
not the
keeping
first
the
time, though,
whole
Rick.
thing
It
moving
is,
in the
Rick.
right
It is.
direction, and now they're in the Sweet 16.
You know what, Rick?
Alabama, and looking
The thing
strong.
that gets me, Rick, when you find a team that has no hope at all, find themselves right there with that, like a Texas. That's scary. It can get scary because you know what? You got those guys believing now, Rick.
They
You got them believing.
They had to beat Will Wade in NC
I
State.
know,
to
man,
get
but you
in,
got 'em
know,
believing, though,
in
Rick,
the
right
playing
now.
game. All right, here's another
You got
thing
Texas
about this
believing,
tournament.
man. That's scary.
Okay, I kind of walked up to Jacolb Cole in between our interview segments.
Yeah.
And in my high school days, I was an all-district high school player. He likes to go down glory. I was an all-district player at one point. I looked up. I could never guard. I used to guard guys like him.
Really, Rick? Really?
A little bit.
Okay, I got you.
I'm joking. I don't know how anybody
I'll let you have that glory, Rick.
5'9" can guard
I'll
a
let
player
you
like
have
that.
it, Rick,
Anyway,
man.
my point about this NCAA tournament, the bigs are
Yeah,
living
made the
high on
difference.
the hog.
Made the difference, Rick, man.
We
And
talked
you know
last week about how important guard play,
Yeah.
but boy, there's some big
Isn't that-
guys.
Don't you hear that every year? The team
Guard
with
play.
the guard
it's,
play
it's
will
true.
win.
It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
But the big guys are taking
the big
over.
guys have revolted.
You know, the guards in every sport, like, you know, your pitcher's going to dominate. You know, in football, your quarterback's going to
Right.
dominate. In basketball, it's your guard play because they control the floor.
They control
But if you got big guys, Rick,
Michigan. The size of Michigan, the size of Purdue.
got
Alabama's
big
got
guys,
big guys.
Rick,
All the Sweet
gonna be
16,
hard.
all the Sweet 16 guys, teams have big
Are big.
players. Are playing. UConn
big, yeah.
is big. That's where positional size
Yeah.
that we talked about. That's why, and we'll talk
And you're
about
right,
it
and
coming
you're right.
up. that the McNeeses of the world, you got to get some size to maybe
match it. You got to
match up against that if possible.
You got to match it. And that's the thing that we talk a lot about when we go to women's basketball. Kim Mulkey's got to realize you got to get some people that's big underneath that basket, because if you got to end up playing like a UConn or South Carolina, Rick, it's going to be tough.
Well, we already know if they play South Carolina, crank up the bus.
You guys have no hope that Kim Mulkey can break that code against Dawn Staley?
It's been tough, man.
Has she not beaten South Carolina?
I don't believe
No,
I think she has.
She has not.
I think in the regular season.
Check it, Rick. She has not.
You're saying LSU has never beaten women's South Carolina?
I'm not saying since Kim Mulkey's been there. It's what I'm saying. I'm saying since Kim Mulkey's been there, because there's been a mismatch. Kim Mulkey has a hard time beating Dawn because of the mismatch, man.
But you might lack some size.
Look,
you can the smaller team can still beat a bigger team. But you've got to have some things fall into place.
What was the game, Scooter, when Flaugier got into that fight with one of Dawn Staley's girls, the girl that played WNBA? Right?
No, it was Angel. Angel did.
Angel.
I think she won that game. I think LSU.
No, she did not. She
I
did
could
not
be
win
wrong.
that game. She did not win that game.
What I'm right about is Seafood Palace.
Yes,
That's
always.
What I'm right about is Seafood Palace in Lake Charles.
Dave
Decades of
Campanile.
serving Southwest Louisiana and people all over the South. The region's award-winning seafood, from their fried platters overflowing with your favorites to the legendary boiled crawfish, crabs, and shrimp. They treat you like family because you are the legend from the border to the basin. That's Seafood Palace, Lake Charles.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs, and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
We're back at Caesars Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles.
Yes.
It is home of March Madness, all the games in action. You see that big wall behind us here at Caesars?
It's got every game on right there.
You got literally every
every
game
game
being played on those big squares.
You want to come and watch every game? Come and watch every game.
You got the women's tournament, you got everything going on down here at Caesars Sportsbook, or you just go next door to Bruce Brothers and you get even more games in action. You might even watch that NFL versus Team USA flag football.
You saw that, you know that?
Where's my football?
I didn't
get to the
well,
guest.
Odell caught a touchdown. Did you watch it?
Whoopie.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Jacob. We're going to get to the guest. In the fourth chair, we welcome back McNeese sophomore forward.
Oh, my
Jacolb
goodness,
Fredson-Cole. I like that. Jacolb Fredson-Cole. I'm saying it right.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
I like that. I got to get a middle name going. Y'all need to call me by my middle name.
I still want some of his hair, okay?
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
need
want.
some of his hair. All right, let's continue our NCAA
Oh, my
McNeese
goodness.
basketball discussion. We're having a whole lot of fun with Jacob. I know you're biased because you wear the blue and gold. I get it.
Yeah.
How close is this team, this program, to getting back to round 2, or dare I say, the promised land of Sweet 16? How close?
I mean, I just feel as though we're one summer away,
Yeah.
one full season away from getting back to that. I mean, everything's already lined up for us. We just got to do the work and put forth the effort.
Yeah. Well, part of that work, you got to win the conference.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to get into the season. You don't win the regular season. Hobbs says, who cares? But you win the tournament.
One bid, Rick. That's it. One bid.
Everything's focused on the tournament. But
it's one bid.
You got to get in the top two.
Yeah.
You got to get those top.
Yeah.
Talk about that. The importance of the top 2 seeds to have that bye all the way to the semis.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was very important. This past season, we played probably one of our hardest games of the season in that semifinals game.
Oh my God.
Whereas we had to go to three overtimes.
Was that a game?
If we were 3rd or 4th seed, maybe we don't have the legs to get through that game. So I feel as though it's very important to do your work early throughout the regular season and get the job done.
I have a great question, but go ahead, Scooter. I just popped in my head.
Oh, we got to talk about the triple overtime.
That would be my question. Was that one of the more amazing games?
Yeah, I mean, I say that was probably one of the hardest games I've ever played in for myself.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole team was playing 40 minutes that game.
Yeah.
So, 55 minutes.
My argument, and I heard a lot of talk before the next day's game. Oh, they left a lot on the floor, blah, blah, blah. They had to play 15 extra minutes.
Yeah.
And I said, they're young. They can do it. Was there much hangover from that game?
I mean, from the results it was looking like, I feel like that game didn't even affect us the way we played in the championship.
It didn't look like it, man, to be honest with you.
But that's just credit to our training staff
Exactly.
and the coaching staff just getting us ready.
Exactly.
Right after the game, we're in the cold tubs. The next morning, we're doing IVs to get our bodies back right. So it wasn't just us; it was a whole organizational effort.
Oh, you need the Army.
And that was the thing. And that was the thing that I was saying, because these two guys have never know what recovery is. They don't know what recovery is.
I got to get 18 holes of golf. I'm on the couch.
I love them both. Look, playing for Bill Armstrong, what has probably benefited you the most as to his coaching style? I noticed him on the court. He's not a real in-your-face type coach. He crossed them arms, and like when he comes to you, he talks to you. As a player, what motivates players as to what he does versus other players that are in your face and like that? Tell me the difference as to how you approach that as a player.
Well, I feel as though Coach Armstrong always has a different type of love for each one of his players on the team, and he also just shows us what we need to do and keeps it real. He's always telling us the truth. And I feel as though I got better this past year just defensively, being under his thing, because you know what I'm saying, that's his identity. So I've been able to focus on that. And if I'm not doing it, I'm not playing. So
I got you. That's as clear as it is.
Minutes.
Let me jump in and follow up on this, and you have the next.
Thank you, sir.
What's the difference, I guess, the culture, the coaching style between Will Wade and Coach Armstrong?
Well, to be honest, I can't really speak on Will Wade because I've never played under him. But I know with Coach Bill, it's hard love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In practice, he gonna get on you, and then he gonna tell you what you need to do, and then give you a hug to know that he got your back. So, that's the blessing of being under his.
Players respond better to coaches that interact with them as players.
For sure.
You got a coach that's just looking at you now. I don't want to call nobody's name, so we'll move on to you, Rick.
Thank you for not calling out Brian Kelly for the 1 millionth time. Jacolb Fredson-Cole, sophomore forward of the McNeese Cowboy basketball team, has joined us in the 4th chair, fresh off of Oklahoma City in the NCAA South Regional, where they did lose to Vanderbilt by 10. I want to follow up about winning the Southland Conference tournament. Mm-hmm. Quickly, your thoughts on, you mentioned the triple overtime game, and that was against Rio Grande Valley. I always call them Rio Grande Valley. That wasn't even against Stephen F. Austin. Stephen F. Austin, New Orleans. I mean, they're up and comers, right? I mean, you played against them all. Yeah. It's just going to get exponentially harder and more difficult to win this league. Yeah. Because they're getting better, aren't they?
Yeah, they're definitely getting better. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, this was the best Southland has ever been.
Yeah.
So I mean,
18th ranked in the country.
No doubt.
And it's only going to get better. More money's coming into the conferences. So I feel as though, it's just going to be more competitive, which we love.
Yeah. Let's talk about the home court winning streak. This program, and you were a part of it this year for the first year, has not lost to a Southland Conference team on that home floor.
You're right.
Is it a badge of honor? Is it something that you guys, you wear that shield and that gives you a little extra motivation?
I was going to mention that.
Yes,
You're right.
Every time we step on the home court, coach is telling us, man, we don't lose at home.
We don't lose at home.
We don't lose. Even when we're down, he said we don't lose at home. So that gives us, like you said, that badge of honor to just make sure we get the win, whatever it takes.
Yeah. I can take it if you want me. I can jump
Rick,
in.
I can get it quicker than you can. I can get it quicker than you can.
Look, your stat line. I've talked to Armstrong about this.
Yeah.
Your stat line. You're not a double-figure scorer yet.
Yeah.
You're not going to get 8, 9 rebounds, but you do the gritty work.
Yeah.
You do, and Armstrong, he said this, when Cole's on the floor,
His energy.
You just don't see it in the stat line, right? Talk
His-
about your
his-
game on the
his
floor and
energy,
your
I like it.
mentality,
Yeah.
defensively,
I like his energy.
and what you give this team offensively.
Yeah, I mean, every possession, I'm just thinking about making winning plays, whether that's me sacrificing myself or going to make a play myself or making a play for my teammates. So, I mean, that's just really my mentality every possession. And like you said, sometimes it doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but we get the win.
Got the win.
And as I continue to improve as a player, I'll be able to do both, show up on the stat sheet and make winning plays. So.
Yes. One of the things that we've talked about on the show a lot, the three of us, and we said, how can it be and how can it happen? To bring a group of guys together for the very first time and to accomplish what you all have accomplished. You know, back then you said these guys have had to play together for 2-3 years to know each other and to really build a team. But you got guys that are coming in for the first year playing on winning teams.
The last 3 years have been like that.
What do you think has contributed to that the most?
Well, this year, I feel as though this year was special because Coach was able to draw 5 players from Houston.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we were all already familiar with each other to some extent. And then also, like, I mean, we spend every day with each other. We spend every day competing. Then after we compete, we go hang out for a little bit. And so after a while, the time just builds that chemistry, and we don't really have to worry about that. So.
Where in Houston was Link Academy? Where you went?
No, that was in Branson.
That was in Branson, Missouri.
No, he played for Armstrong at that big hot shot academy.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me follow up with that. You were Bill Armstrong's first elite major recruit. So did you kind of open the door to those other Houston cats? Did you make some calls? They saw you were here and they saw the validity of this program once you joined?
Yeah, for sure. I feel as though I was able to help a little bit with Coach Armstrong in that. I mean, just being able to be his first recruit, like I said, thank God I was able to be put in this position to play for a coach I've already played for. So I already know his culture. So even when the players did come in, we were able to just glue together like this, and I was able to be a voice for him in the locker room.
That means a lot.
I spent a lot of time in Houston. Favorite barbecue spot?
Blood Brothers.
Mine's Truth.
Truth? Okay.
I gotta check that out.
Thank you for that, Mr. Hobbs.
Yes,
Look,
great insight.
I know it's
great insight.
I know it's got 30 seconds or less. I got to ask you this.
Yes, sir.
We talk about it extensively. It is a national debate.
Don't go
The
there,
transfer
Rick.
portal.
Yeah.
From a player perspective and the freedom of movement, give us your sense of the transfer portal and why it is right for the players.
Well,
I like the way you phrased that.
I would say it's all about fit for real.
Yeah.
So wherever you're at, just make sure that you're fitting it in the system. And if you don't feel as though you fit, you gotta make your business decisions.
So you like the movement.
Yes, sir.
You think the players should have freedom of movement?
I think the players should have freedom of movement.
Yeah. Okay. We appreciate it. We're glad to have you in.
Always. Great guest.
Continued success. Stay healthy,
Yes.
all right?
Thank you.
Let's
We're
run
gonna
it
be
back.
watching.
Let's run it back, okay? Another year. That is Jacolb Fredson-Cole of the McNeese Cowboys. Round 3 of the show when we come back to the race.
There's regular cold. And then there's the mountains are blue cold. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
Whether it's a home or a business loan, it's Bank FNBD. Don't worry about those out-of-state call center banks. You bank local, and that is Bank FNBD. Many thanks to McNeese forward Jacolb Cole for being in the fourth chair and sharing some thoughts. It's been a lot of fun with him this week after the NCAA tournament. We asked him, we talked about it. Cole would love to run it back with this roster. So let's go there. Bill Armstrong, Cowboys head coach, will be in our fourth chair next week. So let's warm it up for Coach Bill. Here's my pecking order, all right? And I think it's close. But yes, they need to re-sign and retain this star freshman Larry Johnson. And LJ is great, but he's got to improve the outside shot. He needs to improve something. Close second is Garway Dual. You don't find many 6'5", 6'6" guards that can force mismatches at the point and bring the ball. He scored 16 against Vanderbilt.
As a guard, he's big.
And the close third is this, and he will be a senior. Garwell will be, and Tayshaun Archie will be also. You got to bring back Archie. Those are the three that he has to bring back in that order.
And in your opinion, because you follow it closely.
Yes, I do.
What are the who do they have the best chance and the worst chance to bring back?
That's a tough question, boy.
Well, yeah, you're asking me to dissect 19, 20, 21-year-old minds that think they can get greener and more NIL money. I think it's going to take a lot of money to bring Larry Johnson back. And this is just me. I don't have anything to quantify this. It could very well be $300,000 to bring a Larry Johnson back in NIL money.
Rick, let me say this.
In some combination of revenue share,
When you look at him and his play and what he's
That's what I think.
What did he break? Dumont's freshman record?
He did, scoring, and it's a great accomplishment.
Think about what I just said now.
No, it's a great accomplishment.
Think about what I just said. Okay, now you want this player, who knows what he can do beyond that, Rick, if he stays here at McNeese?
Another year.
Yes.
Bill Armstrong, I'm sure next week will say, I want Johnson back. Of course. Of course.
And the thing with Archie's my kind of guy that I can put the opposing team in foul trouble. He's so quick.
He is.
He's so quick.
And I like Jacolb Cole, gritty player.
I do
and
too.
He'll get better too. But I like Makar off the bench.
But let me say this.
The big tall guy.
For the McNeese fans that watch basketball closely, hell, that's a pretty good problem to have.
It is.
Okay?
It is.
That's a pretty good problem to have, Ricky.
And look, I think we all agree Bill Armstrong has he's a great basketball coach. He's been in the game so long, especially in the South, and he has that wide tentacles. He knows a lot of coaching.
He does.
And he can find players.
He does, Rick.
So I think, and he's got a lot to sell. I think he's got a lot to sell.
Yeah.
Three trips to the NCAA, sold out arenas, yada, 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 right? So, but again, Armstrong next week, we'll pick his brain on
We'll find out next
week,
week, Rick.
Am I right or wrong? LSU has not made a move to fire Matt McMahon from the LSU basketball team. And we're 3 to pushing 4 weeks after their season.
We're taping 2 days ahead of this show. That may be old news time.
We'll see. We'll see.
Guys, there is nobody, Rick, in Baton Rouge right now thinking that this man is going to be next year's LSU head coach.
Kevin, I think
it is not.
Does Wade Roos and Verge Ausberry want to spend $20 to $25 million total to flip it?
You know, I'm not sure
you
can. You know how long I have watched LSU?
Yes, decades and more.
If money is the problem, the question, the answer's easy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, Scooter.
Let me say this.
LSU athletics could very well be $30 million in the hole. They're running a deficit. Ausberry has said that.
You might as well be saying that about the United States.
I know where
you
you're
always
going.
hear
I
$1
know.
trillion in debt. What are we going to do? Somehow, you know, we always get
just
a
not
new
convinced.
aircraft carrier.
Let me say this. I've gone to a men's game. I've gone to more women games than I have men's games.
We know.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
It's pitiful.
You got Kim Mulkey coming out the thing with smoke. People dressing like her. She's got a wardrobe thing going on. Rick, that's what people want.
Okay.
People want to be entertained, Rick.
I just said it. $25 million to be entertained.
But Scooter, you know what comes with that.
LSU quarterback Sam Levitt. The injured foot, the surgery, the Liz Frank injury.
He better be okay.
He is going to do 7-on-7, but no team drills. I'm not awfully concerned.
I'm not. Here's the deal. All the buzz with Lane Kiffin. Spring training, nothing. I mean, you need spring training. Of
course you do.
I mean, you prepare.
Yeah.
But it's not a spectator sport.
No.
Nothing really happens worth watching and making decisions over. Everybody's so excited about, got the magician, Lane Kiffin.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Well, you know, you're going to be halfway through spring practice and everybody, do something, Lane. Do something, you know.
Kevin,
do a trick for
Levitt
us.
will have time to
Install
install and learn the offense.
That's not going to be an issue, man.
I don't
but
think
you
so.
know, people are going to be frustrated. You know, we're halfway through spring and we don't see any miracles.
If anybody
It's
can
coming.
handle that kind of pressure, it's Lane.
Final round of the show when we come back. Don't go far.
The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay Steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars Reward Card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
There's regular cold. And then there's the mountains are blue cold. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Performance MVP is Lake Charles' newest full-line music store. Performance carries top brands of guitars, drums, keyboards, pro audio, and all of the accessories. We install professional sound systems in sports arenas, churches, homes, and outdoor living spaces. Performance MVP has 22 years of experience in broadcast video productions, including college and high school sports, television shows, commercials, and live streaming events. Come see our one-stop shop at Performance MVP, music video production.
All right, welcome back. If you missed any of our Jacolb Cole interview, any of our NCAA talk, always cbslakecharles.tv. Go to the website there and click on SoundOff YouTube. You can catch all the replays 24/7 on YouTube. cbslakecharles.tv. CBS Lake Charles got all the NCAA tournament, and guess what's coming up in mid-April? Guess what's coming up in mid-April on CBS? Oh my God, the Masters. Thank you for that.
The
Gotta be quicker
Masters.
on that. All right, Kim Mulkey, LSU Tigers, Friday, probably afternoon game, early evening against Duke, who they beat in that SEC ACC thing.
They did.
So they're in the Sweet 16 as we thought. All right, LSU baseball quickly.
Get to the Elite
I think
Eight.
I laid it out to you in a text to you. Is there any debate in regards to Jay Johnson's transfer portal players simply not living up to?
It's a mixed bag right now. You had as good a starting pitcher in Moore, who's now out for at least 3, I'd say probably 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, that's
so Gavin will step in.
Hope. Omar Cerner.
Well, he's a freshman. He
Well,
wasn't a transfer.
He's starting to hit. I mean, he got
but he is not leaving the lineup.
Well, that's good. That's good. And they got Kentucky. Kentucky's coming in this weekend.
Kentucky's in first place.
But is this must win? Are we in must win territory now?
If
the bats are not hitting, you got to win.
If you're talking about being in the SEC race, but there's a lot more to it than that. You got to make sure, number one, you get into NCAA. Number two, you host a region.
Yes.
Good thought. All right, more on that next week. We'll continue watching the LSU and McNeese baseball.
As always.
Get to Hobbs and Cerro. It's been fun.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you next time. Not every